Chapter 3. Breathe in and out. Pave the way. Try it out. Sit up comfortably in a cross-legged position, straight spine and relaxed shoulders. Choose a quiet place to do so. Take your right hand slowly and place it on the right nostril, while resting your left hand on the left knee. Press hard so that airflow through this nostril gets temporarily obstructed. Now, slowly take a deep breath from your left nostril. Release your finger from the right nostril and allow the air to exhale. Now repeat this process from the left nostril. Repeat it at least 10 times. After that, open both arms in the lap of nature. How do you feel? Must prepare a note. Let's begin. The process in which air moves in and out of the lungs is known as breathing. In other words, breathing is simply give and take process. When we breathe, we take in air, which is rich in oxygen, and give out carbon dioxide back to the atmosphere, which is utilized by the plants for photosynthesis. Breathing is a process in which nose, mouth, and various other organs are involved. Out of them, lungs are very important. These are the primary organs of the respiratory system, which takes in oxygen and expel carbon dioxide when you breathe. Let's read in detail about the organs involved in breathing. Lungs. A pair of airbags located in our chest is called lungs. The air we breathe in goes into the lungs. Our right lung is bigger than our left lung. Trachea or windpipe. Lungs are connected to the back of our throat by a tube called trachea. It is a long tube that leads down to the chest. Diaphragm. This is the strong muscle located below the lungs. It helps to move the lungs up and down. You must know, deep breathing is one of the best way to lower stress in the body. This is because when you breathe deeply, it sends a message to your brain to calm down and relax. Process of breathing. It involves two main processes. They are inhalation. The oxygen-rich air which we breathe in first reaches the windpipe through our nose and mouth. The windpipe then carries the air to the lungs. This process is called inhalation. While inhaling, the diaphragm, which is situated just below the lungs, contracts to make more space for lungs. The lungs then enlarge to take in more air. Exhalation. After a short span of time of inhaling, we breathe carbon dioxide out of our lungs. This process is called exhalation. When we breathe out, the diaphragm relaxes and moves up, thus pushes carbon dioxide out of the lungs. Breathing rate. We do not breathe at a constant rate. Breathing rate keeps changing from time to time. The breathing rate generally increases when we do some physical activities like running, exercising, playing, jumping, etc. As during this time we require more oxygen and energy. Blowing hot and cold. Sending a stream of air with force from mouth is called blowing. It is simply exhaling air. We use our breath to make hot things cold and cold things hot. Let's read some examples of our daily life. We blow on a glass of hot coffee to make to cold. The air from our mouth, which is comparatively cooler than the air around the glass, takes place of the hot air. During winters, glass surfaces or mirrors become cloudy when we blow on them. This is because our breath contains water vapor. After touching the cold surface, the water vapor condenses, making it cloudy. When we blow hard on the burning piece of wood, it burns much better. This is due to the increase in the supply of oxygen provided by our breath. In winters, we blow on our palms to keep them warm. This is because our body temperature is about 98.4 degree Fahrenheit, which is much higher than the temperature outside. Thus, the air exhaled by our mouth is warm and it makes our palm also warm. Must try. Start practicing yoga. It has proved that yoga asanas and pranayams are good remedies for most of the breathing related problems.